Good evening, everyone. I'm Seth Wells. The American Legion Zone Tournament was in full swing in Hancock. Gladstone and Copper Country met up to see who would be the UP champion and move on to the state tournament as the #1 seed. Copper Country, they lead 4-1. That is until Owen Hansen comes through with a 2-out bases clearing triple. That one would go all the way to the right field wall, and he'd wheel around to third. And Gladstone would tie it up at 4 in the 4th inning. But now we go back to the Flames. Hans Stimmich is going to be up to the plate, and he launches this one way over the right field fence. It's going to be a 2-run homer, and the home team, they took a 6-5 lead. Gladstone now, we're in the 6th inning. They battle back. They're up 8-6, and Braden Lamberg leads off. You can forget about this one. It's gone. It's a home run to right field. Indians expand their lead 9-6 and go on to win 16-8. The Indians are the Upper Peninsula Zone 5 champions, and they will play in the state tournament next weekend in downstate Gladwin. Copper Country and Menominee will meet up tomorrow at noon Eastern, 11 Central in Hancock to determine the UP's second-place team, but both will make it to the state tournament. And Kingsford was taking on Petoskey in pool play today at the Major Little League State Finals. It was a pitcher's duel for most of the game. That's the 5th inning when Petoskey was threatening with 2 runners on, but Riley Juneau strikes out Petoskey's Trevor Swiss to end the inning. Bottom of the 5th, Kingsford finally breaks through. The 2 runners on. Evan Johnson hammers it to center field. That would go to the fence. Johnson ends up at third with a triple, and Kingsford took a 2-0 lead into the 6th inning. Riley Juneau still on now. He's trying to close it out. 1 run scored on a wild pitch, but he gets Grant Slater to ground it back up the middle, and a great play there as he throws to first and ends it. Kingsford wins 2-1. Kingsford will play St. Clair tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern and noon Central. Portage Lake was also in action today, but dropped their contest to Bay City Northwest 10-2. They are back in action tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central against Birmingham. And the Tigers were back in action today in Minneapolis, but after falling into a 6-0 hole, they weren't quite able to scrape back. Despite a 3-run homer from Justin Upton in the 8th inning, the Tigers fell 6-5. And several hundred people took part in the 5th annual Red Earth Classic between Negaunee and Ishpeming. This is the start of the Beast on the Heritage Trail, a 32-mile mountain bike race that covers all kinds of trails, including the Suicide Bowl Ski Hill, Bacon Strip, Marv's Maze, and the Cheese Grater. This is known as a very technical course with a number of tight turns in the Suicide Bowl section. In blue, Kia Johnson of St. Cloud with a number of tight turns as she won the Women's Beast contest in 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 17 seconds, even though she accidentally made a wrong turn late in the ride and had to backtrack. Riders could pretend to pay homage to those who may have had a tough time in years before the race was organized along the Rusty Bike Trail. Tristan Schouten of Plymouth, Wisconsin, won the Men's Beast in 2 hours, 1 minute, and 46 seconds. He won by 1 minute and 40 seconds. Mountain bikers could choose the 20-mile loader or 12-mile dozer races, and kids events were also available. And this year, running events ranging from half marathon to 1-mile kids runs were also on the schedule.